Oh shit, let me turn the camera
All
around. Boom, there we
right.
go.
We got it. We got it. Salute, man.
What up though?
How you doing?
I'm okay. Hold up, let me mute my computer. All right, bet. Yeah, we good. We
All
in.
right. It's good, man. Nice to meet you, man.
Word. You too,
Yeah,
man. Thank you for having me.
indeed, man. Thanks for joining. So, I'm E. Napoleon Smith. I represent BookZombie.
Yeah.
Um, my my job is to bridge the gap between hip hop and literature. That's what I do. So
Okay.
I know you got a new mixtape out. Can you let the people know what the name of it is?
My new mixtape is out on
Uh-huh.
Virgin Universal, Aesthetic Music, and the name of it is Night and Day.
Yeah. So one thing I love about it off top is it's very, very versatile. It's something on there for everybody.
Thank you,
That's
man. Thank you.
that's guaranteed. So, you know, want to kind of go through it almost like a fine tooth comb
Okay.
we made.
Okay.
You know, I've taken some time and really, really listened to this thing, you know. So I wanna from the top, you know, we got the For My Riders. It starts
Word.
off real, you know, loose in party mode, you know. So
Word. When I made that song, I was hoping like, it would go first on the tape, and they picked it to go first as well. And it's one of my favorite joints.
mm,
You know what I mean? Can I turn this? Is that crazy? That might be crazy.
mm.
Yeah, word. And you know what I mean? I'm just happy, it got a chance to come out and everything. And yo, man, I'm still celebrating over here every day. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man. Yeah, man. Same here. Just grateful to be here. And then, you know, you got the joints one and one more. You know, on one, it's kind of casual on one. One more is something men can relate to, in my opinion. What you think?
hmm Um, I made one. Let me see. When I made one, that's an Al Green sample. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I just hooked it up. I produced it, hooked it up. When I heard it, I was like, "Yo, I got to rap on this." And then I did it. You know what I'm saying? And it came out pretty fly. And then one more is a group called Samandy. I don't
Okay.
know if you're familiar with them, but they also produced not they didn't produce it, but they made the original beat for I don't know if you're familiar with it, but Me and the Biz by Master Ace.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Mm-hmm.
it's either on the same album I got the sample from, or it's on another album. But my father is a big fan of them. And I ain't even gonna lie, that's my father's record. I went through one of his crates and I was like, oh shit, Samandy, and then another one, and I put them on, and then I found the Me and the Biz break, and I was like, oh, they gotta have something on here. So I
Uh-huh.
kept, needle dropping through the record, went through the record, and then I found the doom 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 one more time, and I was like, yo, that shit is crazy. Let me loop this up. Back then, I was using the MPC 2000 XL, and I had it hooked to a Trinity. I don't know if you're familiar with that. It's a keyboard. I hooked it to the Trinity, and I went through it. Boo, 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 boo. And then I found the snare on the Trinity, but it was low. But when you throw it to the MPC, you could turn it up. So I turned it up, and yo, cooked it up. Boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
yeah, boom, boom. And yo, it was crazy, and I love it. You know what I mean? I kept it. I put it on the tape with the rest of the songs. I sent it in. You
Mm.
know what I mean? And I was hoping it would come out.
Yeah. A lot of us can relate to that joint, man. For real. So
What?
you didn't put it in the order that it is.
The order that it's in? No, no. I had another one. No. I had the writers first, but
Okay.
it's extra songs on there. Cause I'm not gonna lie. Like I made one CD. I pressed it to CD before I sent it out. I didn't send it electronically. I put it on a CD. CDs seem to sound better to me and hold the music a little bit better. So I still use them sometimes. So I put it on the CD, and then that was one demo tape I had. I had a demo tape with like 10 songs on it, 12 songs, and then as I was creating, I was like, it ain't no need to stop right there. Let me just keep going. I got another CD and filled it up with songs, and I sent them all in, and they just picked what they liked. They got other people to help mix and master, and boom, it came out.
You think you would you think you would have put it together in that order or similar to it?
With the one and one more back to back, I can't remember the exact order I had it in, but when he sent me the tape, he said, "Yo, this is all finished. It's mixed and mastered." I listened to it. I enjoyed it, so I was like, "I bet I'm good to go with it." You know what I'm saying? You could put it out.
Hey, Pace, man. One thing, another thing I love about this project, man, it's like multiple projects in one. I mean, you got something for the streets. You got quite a few joints that's in reference to the ladies and for the ladies. You
Yeah.
got a few old, like the old school joints. You know the Happy Feelings and the Kenny Burke joint, Rising to the Top. That's what I say.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't produce those. I didn't produce Happy Feelings. I didn't do Look Any Further, and I didn't do Rising to the Top. That was my DJ. The Outsiders had a DJ. His name is DJ Spunk, and he called me to his house. He said, "Pace, I got Pro Tools now. I want to do a few joints for you." I went over there, and he picked those three out. He was like, "Yo, you would sound good on this. You would sound good on this. You sound good on this." And we went through it. I recorded it, and after I finished it, I loved it. After I did Happy Feelings, I was like,
Right.
incredible. Incredible. I can send this in and try to get it out. You know what I mean?
You can't lose with that, man. You know that come on.
Yeah.
If you don't like that, something wrong with you. You know.
Ricky Beverly and Maze, baby. It's something wrong with you if you don't
Right.
like that.
Right. So yeah, man. And then you got Deeper. I like that. Yeah, I love that beat. You made that beat?
I made that beat.
Mm, mm.
I don't remember where I got the sounds from. Cause at the time when I was producing that, I was getting sounds from everywhere. If I just heard a snare and liked it, I kept it. I sampled it, or you know what I'm saying. I don't remember where I got the sounds from, but I love that beat. And rest in peace, 45 King. When I took it to the
Rest in peace.
45 King house to play it for him, he was like, "Yo, this beat is fire." I remember I got the drums from Barry White. You know what I
Mm,
mean?
mm.
But I can't remember where I got the loop on top from. It was just sounds. It wasn't even a loop. I just was punching them in there. Boom, boom, boom. And then I played that bass on the MPC pads. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you know what I
Okay.
mean? It was cooking. I was like, "Yo, this shit fresh." I took it to the 45 King house. He was like, "This is the freshest
Mm.
one." I love this. And he always tell me like, "Yo, that joint is gonna be fire." And
Yeah.
God bless the dead, R.I.P. Mark the 45 King. He one of my mentors, and he liked it, and I liked it, and
Mm.
it ended up going on the record. I'm happy.
If you had to put somebody on that record, who would you if that make that a posse joint? Who you got to throw on there?
What, the deeper joint? I need somebody good that I know ain't gonna miss, like a Busta Rhymes or a Redman or something. I need somebody that I know ain't gonna miss. They ain't gonna mess it up. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I do posse joints with people outside of my clique. I know the outside is gonna hold it down, and I know Team One Incorporated is gonna hold it down. That's my other clique. But some people mess it up. But if I had to throw somebody on deep, I would choose like a Busta Rhymes or Redman.
I could definitely hear that. I could hear that. Meth too. Yeah, I see Big T Murph said meth. Yeah, that would be sick right there.
Behind me, that's
I
Big
see him.
Bruh.
I see him.
That's
Yeah,
Big Bruh.
yeah. So next is Mr. Fantastic.
Ooh,
Let's go into that. You made the beat,
I
right?
made the beat,
Again. Okay.
and that one, I wanted to have some fun. You know what I'm saying? and I was in my story mode. I was on my Slick Rick shit and Biggie shit with that. So I, you know what I'm saying, I started writing it, and I was like, you know, I was holding the syllables at the end. I'd be like, and we go too far, and I go to the bar. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I wanted to have fun, like I said. So that was a part of the fun. I was like, yo, I'm gonna hold the word at the end, and you know what I'm saying, make it fun. But then it came to me like, yo, I should tell a story about, like, you know, a girl, she fly as hell, but when you go to her crib, it's a mess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then I started laughing to myself. I was like, I gotta kill this. You know what I'm saying? So boom. Then I just wrote it. I can't remember where I got that loop from. That but I loved it. When I heard it, I was like, that's a simple
Yeah.
loop. You could kick something fresh on there. And I just put it together, and yeah, I had fun with it. And when I heard it, yo, one of my boys, my boy R, when he heard it, he started dying laughing. He was like, the cat was licking your sock. It was gnats in the crib. What the fuck going on?
Right.
And yo, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
just have some fun with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's why I say it's versatile, man. You display a lot of storytelling on the project as well.
Word. I had to get back to that because I got a friend. His name is Eyewitness. He produced some of the joints on my first album, One. And when we talk, he'd be like, you know, I hate when people. He said this. He said, I hate when people rap about rapping. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, I don't like that too much either. You gotta be really fresh to pull that off. So I was like, you know what? On my song, on my album, I'm gonna make sure I have a lot of concepts. Every song is about something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even my freestyle joints. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just tried to lay the stories down and tried to make sure I rhyme everything nice, everything rhymes nice, and make sure I got some syllables in there. You know, no one syllable rhyming too much. Mostly like, multi-syllables, like at least 2 syllables, 3 syllables. Sometimes I hit 4, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it worked out. I like it.
Yeah, man. And another thing that I like is how you always keep a sense of humor without dumbing it down or sacrificing your lyrical integrity.
Thank you.
Like on the fucking gangster joint, I think that's after the one we just talked about. And
Deeper. Yeah, that's
yeah,
after the
yeah,
gangster joint. I try to keep my sense of humor because that's a problem I have with some of the MCs nowadays. Like, they so not I'm not trying to point the finger, but when you got that hunger, you tend to get a little serious. Like, I ain't playing no more. I'm killing it. You know what I'm saying? While you writing it, and then you lose a little bit of the sense of humor. You know what I mean? And I
right.
just wanted to maintain the sense of humor while still displaying that I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, I'm ready to, keep rapping and keep getting it. You know what I'm saying? But the sense of humor thing is a really big thing with me. And when I wrote You Ain't No Gangster, when I wrote that, I just wanted to like pick on MCs. My boy said I'd be taking tack on MCs sometimes, but I was like, I can't help it if I know how to rap. I've been rapping. I'm 49 years old. I've been rapping since I was 10 years old. So that's almost 40 years now. You know what I'm saying?
Rap in your
And
sleep.
word. And I used to, our music teacher used to let us stand up and rap in the class. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the class, she teaches the music notes and everything, and then she'd be like, anybody want to perform something? You want to rap? You want to sing? Anybody? And every week I used to be like, let me rap. And I used to be in there, and the kids liked it. You know what I'm saying? Even the girls. One of the girls, she was a little older than me. She had like, I don't like to say it, but she stayed back like a couple times. So she was like 2 years older than me. And she was like, that rap was fresh. That wasn't no BS rap. That was a fresh rap. So I always, rap for my class. And then after a while, I became known for rapping. And people be like, Pace, kick a rhyme for us. And I do it. Even in my high school, we go to the parties. We used to have parties on Fridays. I go to the party. They be like, My real name is Jerome, but my friends call me Pace. But the girls in school, they be like, Jerome, come here, kick that rap you was kicking. And even in college, I went to Cheney University, and I went to Rowan University and Cheney University. But when I was at Cheney, yo, girls from the other dorms used to come over to our dormitory and be like, yo, everybody talking about you got this rap you be kicking. Let me hear it. And then like I had this beat that I would play. My homeboy Skills, he used to produce for my man Young Z. You know what I mean? He looped
This
up.
skills, mad skills.
No, this one is his name is his name. What was his whole name? Was Phil Skills, wasn't it? Phil Skills. He was a producer. He got into a little trouble later on, and you know he went away for a while. So I never get to work with him again after that. But back then, he used to take us to like New York. He used to work with people that were doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like he'd take me to the studio and he'd be like, "Yo, Dana Dane work here. Slick Rick come through here. This is a real studio." And yo, he looped me up something one time, and like the girls used to come from the dormitories to hear me kick it, and yo, I kicked it, and yo, you know what I mean? I always had good luck rapping, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. The tape, man. It's all over the place, but it's for everybody. Like you could be sitting and you got a joint, you chilling, you smoking too, and you got a throwback joint right behind it, like Candy Girl. You know, you just having fun on that joint, man.
That's right. That's
You
right.
just party.
Candy Girl. I made that on the 2000 MPC 2000 XL. That's from Encore. That song Encore. What's her name? Gwen something. Gwen McKay or McCray or something. And it plays every week on Saturdays and Sundays. You turn to 97 point, not 97, but you turn to like 107.5 in New York. I'm from New Jersey. We got the same radio stations as New York, 97.1, 98.7, 107.5, and it's another one in there I'm missing, 105.1.
Okay.
They always played like the throwback joint, the classic dance joints and the disco stuff. And yo, I always liked that Encore joint. So I was like, you know, one day I'm gonna loop it up. And then one day I was looping it up, and my brother walked in. He was like, yo, that little cut right there you did, that's good. That's good. That's a little party joint. Everybody could get going with that pace. And I kept it, you know what I'm saying? I sat there, smoked some weed, concentrated on it, and yo, I got it down, you know what I mean? And yo, this album, this mixtape that I put out, yo, I worked hard on it, bro. I worked hard on it. It took me like, it usually take me 2 weeks to do an album, but this one took me like, it took me like a month, you know what I'm saying? To sit down, write it, make sure it sound right before I sent it in.
Pace, you make that sound easy, man. You just
Well, yeah,
took a month, 25 joints in a month, man. It ain't that
well,
easy, I'm sure.
you know what it is I be cheating too, because when I'm out with my boys or I hear something or I watch a movie, I see something and it catches my brain, I don't squander it. I write it down on a piece of paper, and then later on I go back and I mess with it. I be like, what rhyme with this? How could I, you know, get everybody to be like, or laugh or entertain them with it? And yo, so when I go in to do my records, I have, you know, 4 bars here, 8 bars here, the whole 16, a hook. I already have a lot of the stuff, so it's not that hard to piece together. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. Yeah, man. So with Face A and Face B, what made you have that approach to it?
Well, they did that.
Okay.
The label did that, but they said that because the CD, vinyl, and tapes are coming in September, so they were already starting to separate it. We're gonna have this on side A and we're gonna have this on side 2, and they just called it Face A and Face B. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah,
But
it flowed like a mixtape.
yeah, and you know what I'm saying? They put it together. I didn't have it flowing like that. A DJ did that for me. You know what I'm saying? He was like, when they picked out the sequence they wanted, he went in and he was scratching, goo, 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 goo. Like on my riders, you could hear boom, 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 and then he'd be cutting it up, Pacewon, and then he bring it back a bunch of times. But he made it, you know, the way it is, the continuous way it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And I'm really appreciative to all the people that helped me. Amin Bouzine, Tommy Ill Sampler, you know what I mean? All those people, Big Lou, all those people that helped me, you know what I mean? We got some live musicians on it too, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I usually don't get too musical with it. Like, you know, I know it's supposed to have a bridge sometimes or go into another part, but I don't do that personally, you know what I'm saying? I just make sure the sketch is there, you know, like whatever the blueprint is there. And then, you know, I let Amin hear it. He my partner. He over there at Aesthetic Music. He got us to deal with Virgin and Universal. And he sits there and he listens to it. Then he goes out and he gets musicians. He hires musicians to come in and play certain parts on there. So, you know what I'm saying? It works out, man.
It was a lot of moving pieces to this
A
mixtape.
lot of movement. Yeah, it's a machine in itself. And then we give it to the machine and they do what they could do with it. You know what I mean?
Okay. So you closed out Face A with the joint. I really hate you. What was your thought process, yo? How you gonna say I really hate you, but you don't sound mad?
But because
You don't
I
sound you like
I got the that's Patti LaBelle. That's really, really love you, baby. So she said love, and you know, Nelly had it already. So when I heard it, I was like, oh, this is the Nelly and the Kelly Rowland joint. So I was like, I don't want to, you know, step on their toes. I'm gonna just do I really, really hate you. And then I sat there and I was like, it was hard for me. I was like, now how do you approach a song talking about hate? You know what I'm saying? This ain't supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? I try to be a loving, you know, good brother to people, you know what I mean? And I was like, damn, how could I approach this? And then I was like, you know what? Have you ever met a person that you just didn't like or you hated and you ain't even really have to say it? And after I was the first bar, I was like, nah, we gone with this. I sat there, you know what I mean? I sat there and I did it. And yo, that's my approach, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't because I was hating nobody. It was just because Patti LaBelle said love you. Nelly and Kelly used that already. And I was like, yo, I want to use this beat, so I got to do something else to it. And I did the opposite. I did the hate, and it worked out. And, you know, some of my people be like, yo, that is my favorite joint. You hit that on the head, Pace. And, you know, this whole mixtape, it just worked out, man. God is with me. God is with me because it just worked out. I was a little nervous about it because I'm a little rapidy on there. That means, you know, I'm rapping a whole lot. Usually I just like to do my, like, you know, freestyle, put the bars in there and get it over with. But this one I had to do, you know, use a little more imagination, some emotion, some feeling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it worked out.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You with the artwork, what was the concept behind the artwork?
Okay, the artwork, I didn't have too much to do with that. My man Amin over at Aesthetic Music did that.
Okay.
He just he came up with something, you know what I mean, and he gave it to one of his artists, and they illustrated it. When they sent it to me, I took a look at it. I was like, this is hitting. You know what I'm saying? This is hitting. It's a little bit artsy, and
Yeah,
I
very.
like that because the album is a little artsy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it
Mixtape.
is.
So
I
I
like
was
how. No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, yo, it's cool. You know what I mean?
And it looks like they set it up for the tapes. How you got to kind of turn it sideways to see the track listener. You know, so
Judge, true indeed. When I looked at it, I was like, I thought the same thing. I was like, this looked like a cassette tape type. But then he told me, like, yo, cassettes is coming, vinyl is coming, and CDs are coming. So this is all gonna work out towards and yo, I liked it anyway, so it didn't even matter. You know what I'm saying?
So where will we be able to cop some tapes?
Tapes, any store that's gonna sell them. You know what I mean? We're gonna try to get them in Walmart and Target and all that, Best Buy. But if you can't get it there, you can always get it online. We're gonna set up a little link for everybody. We're gonna set up a store. We're gonna put out a link. And if it gets too hard, you could just come to me and I'll get it to you, to my people. You know what I mean?
Right. So, yo, man, who's some of your favorite MCs that
Some of my favorite MCs
that you haven't worked with?
That I haven't worked with? Okay, let's just go through my favorite MCs and then I'll tell you who I want to work with in the future.
Okay.
If that'll work for you.
Definitely.
Okay, bet. So then KRS is my favorite MC. And he's my favorite MC because not only is he good with the freestyle rapping and, you know, the witty stuff that we try to do, the witty, unpredictable talent and natural game, he's good with that. And he teaches. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, all of that stuff, you must learn. Why is that? Yo, those are really stuck in my head. I'd be like, yo, man, this guy is more than just an MC. He a teacher, he an MC. He's like the ultimate MC to me. So anyway, it's KRS, and then, you know what I'm saying? I was partially responsible for the coming up of Eminem. He up there, you know what I'm saying? So it's KRS, Eminem, then my boy Redman, you know what I'm saying? That's my boy. I knew him since I was 19 years old. He always been a friend. We did mad joints together. He was on the Outsiders album, you know what I mean? And he put me on his album. God bless him, you know what I'm saying? So KRS, Eminem, Redman, Biggie, the king of New York. Yo, when Big came and yo, I met him, yo, he was larger than life. He was a superstar. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the rappers back then, I was like, nah, Biggie is a superstar. He's just straight up like larger than life to me. You know what I mean? And then we got Method Man. You know what I'm saying? Big Cuz over there. You know what I mean? That's my guy. You know what I mean? Every time since I met him, he always showed me love. He was never like bougie, because you know some people go platinum, they get bougie. You can't even talk to them no more. You know what I'm saying? Like Eminem. Eminem did some of that stuff to us, but I still love him though. All right, so let's see: KRS, Eminem, Redman, Biggie, Meth. I like Nas.
Okay.
Nas one of my faves. Then we got Busta Rhymes. You know, my sister Rod down with him. Yo, he be killing it. And then we got Jay-Z. Look at where I was on Rock a Block Productions. You know what I'm saying? So I get to see Jay-Z be in my session. I'm over here in the booth, outside in the lounge. Jay-Z right there. You know what I'm saying? And that was a lot. He used to be around a lot back then. Jay-Z and Camp Lo and them be, you know, that was Ski's clique, his people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Ski Beats.
So that's
right. Go ahead, man.
Ski Beats. And then let me see. After Jay-Z, I like Slick Rick. Slick Rick started me rapping, yo. UTFO and Slick Rick started me rapping. When I heard Roxanne, and then I heard The Show and Lottie Dottie, I was like, yo, I'm rapping. That's what started me. I was a kid, 10 years old. I was like, yo, I'm rapping. I'm rapping. And then I used to come home and then, you know, grab the pen and the paper and do it. And I think, what was that, like 9? And then I like Common. I like Common. I always liked Common since I was a kid. When he came out with it came out as Common Sense.
Okay.
And even before Resurrection, he had that.
Can I borrow $1?
Yeah. And the Source was big on him too. The Source was out already.
Okay.
They was big on him. First, he had got you know, they give the unsigned hype. They gave him the unsigned hype, and then when his album came, they was really supporting it. So I checked it all out, and yo, I was like, yo, this dude is a fresh rapper. Then he came with Resurrection, which was killer. I was like, this shit is killer. He really got fly on that. You know what I mean? I used to love her and Resurrection and all that. And then he resurfaced with Kanye West, that good go, and
Yeah,
all of that.
yeah.
Oh, that shit was
On,
fire. I was like, yo, this
yeah,
shit is fire.
yeah, man.
And that's my 10 MCs. Yeah.
That's dope.
All right, so who I didn't work with yet? I see my man said, yo, you better put Big Daddy Kane in there. Yo, I like Kane. I like Cool G Rap.
Oh yeah, got it. Yeah,
Kane, Cool G Rap, and
yeah,
Rakim. They
yeah.
just not on my list because I don't know those other MCs. They got something that, you know what I'm saying. I put them. I hold them high, but Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, Cool G Rap, yo, those guys ain't no joke. And there's a bunch of other rappers
Ace,
too that ain't no joke.
Ace.
Yeah, Master Ace. That's right, Master Ace. They ain't no joke.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Big Pun.
Oh yeah. Ooh,
You
slept
know what I
on.
mean? It's some MCs that don't make my 10 list, but they on my overall list.
Mhm.
Chuck D. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah, yeah. That voice.
That's right. All right. So now rappers that I want to work with, I want to work with Nas. I want to do a song with Nas because he is like the epitome of my type of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that street shit and good clever words and your syllables. He got the whole package. So I always wanted to work with Nas. And then on that list maybe Common. I wouldn't mind doing a
Hey,
joint with Common. That's my guy.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I
You
mean?
know who I would have loved to hear you do a joint with
Who?
is Guru. I,
Oh
I
shit,
feel
that
like
was
that
our
would
guy too.
have.
That
Well,
was
I
my.
got another one too.
Oh,
But
who
what
else?
you would be perfect on a Czarface record.
Inspector Deck. Inspector
Yeah, yeah.
Inspector Deck is my guy. Who makes up Czarface? Is
It's
that Esoteric?
yeah, and Deck. It
Yeah,
might be 7L, both of them in Deck. I'm not quite sure, but
yeah, Esoteric, 7L, and Deck. They make Czarface. Yeah, I like their stuff,
yeah.
and especially their album covers. I don't know if you ever seen my
Oh
album
yeah.
cover for Telepathy,
Mhm.
but those album covers and like my single for Sunroof Top, I always
Mhm.
do like I try to do a comic book cover. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And yo, the covers is really fresh, and the songs is really fresh. And Deck is one of the freshest. Yo, my boy asked me who got the freshest first verse on a
Yo,
song. I was
set
like,
off man.
Jack, when he
Yeah.
smoked on the mic like smoking Joe Frazier, and even though I bomb atomically,
That's yeah.
Socrates philosophies, yo, all of that, that
Hypocrisy.
kill,
Yeah. That joint on the mixtape MC. Yo,
MCs.
yo, slick.
Thank you.
I call a lot of them MCs. Wordsworth, Lord have mercy.
Yeah,
MF Doom, you had Thurston Howe. You was going in. Gene
I
Gray,
tried to find like the underground MCs that don't really get their flowers too much. I tried to give them some flowers.
Right.
Atmosphere, J Zone, guys that was big, that are big in the
Last
underground hip
Emperor.
hop. Yeah, that don't get they dap as they should. You know what I'm saying? Bad Seed,
Yeah,
all the
Bad
first
Seed.
ones. You know what I mean? Them my boys, and I made that beat too. I got the loop from Blue Magic.
Okay.
Blue Magic. I threw on Blue Magic. I was like, yo, ain't nobody used this. Let me get my MP going. Boom, boom,
Mm-hmm.
boom. I put the needle dropped it, boom, put it in there and looped it up, and yo, it worked out.
Man. Yeah, man. Yo. And one of my favorite joints on the mixtape is the Don't Look Any Further joint. I like that. Yeah.
I was a little hesitant about it. My boy DJ Spunk produced it. I was a little hesitant because Pop did hit him up, and you ain't gonna get no fresher than hit him up. Hit him up is hard,
Right.
Jack. That is
Yeah, it is.
hard.
It
So
is.
I was like, you know what? Don't even worry about it too much. Just, take it for what it is. Take the loop, use the hook. I don't think nobody ever put that actual hook in their song. So I was like, yo, I'm using all of that.
Yeah, you flipped it, man.
Thank
Flipped
you.
it.
Thank
And
you. I just took it easy on there and just did some Vainglorious, Fuck Furious. Yo, I was after that. After I do my first couple lines and I start giggling, I'm good after that. Then I just rhyme the rest and have some fun.
and see, that's what I'm saying, man. It's like multiple projects in one. Cause you could create a playlist with the Kenny Burke's joint, the Don't Look Any Further. Like you put them together, that's a little EP right there.
That's right. Rising to the top and Don't Look Any Further. That could be a single A and B side, right?
Happy Feelings.
And Happy Feelings too. That's why when Spunk called me and I went over there and he was like, "These are the 3 joints I want you to do." I was like, "Yo, that sound complete in itself." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He
man.
cut the hook in. I was like, "Yo, this shit sounds complete." But the label decided to mix it in with some of the other stuff I had. But yo, it could have stood out by itself.
Yeah, definitely.
Back
Those
then
were
we had
definitely.
maxi singles.
Say what now?
Back then we had maxi singles. It have like A side, a B side, and then another joint on the B side. It'll have like 3 singles on it. It's called a maxi single.
Okay. Now, this joint, this is probably one of my personal favorite joints. I heard when I heard this song, I was up pacing with the screw face for a
What
minute.
is Jam? Oh, that was produced by my man R.I.P. P Original. He works with the Artifacts mad times, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Matter of fact, Elder Sensei hooked me up with him. He was like, "Yo, I got this guy make some beats. We go over there." I made a song with Elder Sensei to one of his joints too for another project that I had put out called Team One. Pacewon presents Team One Inc.
Oh, Rock.
That right, isn't it? Yeah. Bounce, Rock. Yeah. My boy.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I love that joint, man. I could see like a black and white Hype Williams video for that.
For Jam?
Oh yeah. That would
Okay. Yeah. I gotta write that down. Black and white. And what kind of video?
Like some Hype Williams type, but on some kind of like the like vibrant thing, but our version of it, like as far as the color.
In studio black and white joint with some okay. Okay, I'm gonna work on that too.
Oh man, yo, I'm excited to see that. That's gonna be crazy, man.
That would be crazy.
Yes. Have you shot in any videos for any of the joints?
Nah, I'm starting in September. We're gonna do like 3 videos. Matter of fact, I'm starting next week. My birthday's next week, August 23rd. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be 50 years old.
Hey, happy 50th.
Woo! Thank you, man. And I'm gonna shoot a video. I haven't decided what song yet, but I'm gonna shoot a video for one of the songs, and we're gonna get it good. Yeah. We're gonna get it in.
Yeah,
you just Keep Rising. The label wants to do Keep Rising. We're gonna do one for Keep Rising, but I'm gonna do another one. I don't know which one, but I'm gonna do one. Jam. I don't know. I might need some prep for Jam. You see, I just wanted to go out on the block with the camera and do I might do for my riders. I've been thinking for my riders.
Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be
dope. Then when I get with the label, I'm gonna tell them what you said. I'm gonna give them the notes, and we're gonna do one for Jam just for you.
Hey, salute, bro. You do that, man. That'll make my day, man.
I got you. Maybe we could bust it down on your channel too. You know what I mean?
You already know, bro.
Debut it. Send them straight to the link or something.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm here for, man. That's what I'm here for. And
thank you, man.
Hey, I see from outside looking in, it seems like you have one of the most you can move in one of the most comfortable spaces as an MC. And what I mean by that is you can be standing next to the greats like Wyclef Jean, Eminem, and get the ultimate respect amongst the greats. But I'm quite sure if you want to roll in the grocery store and you move around, you can kind of move somewhat comfortable, I would assume.
Yeah. I'm free like that, but I could still go to the grocery store and stuff. I was just telling my mother that the other day, You know, even though I be with, you know, the Fugees, you know, I miss Lauryn Hill and Wyclef and Pras, John Forte, I could still, you know, I'm sure Miss Hill can't go in the grocery store too tough without, you know,
Nah.
setting off a swarm.
Right. Right.
Getting people to run up on it. But yeah, man, I'm really happy for that. But don't get me wrong, I want the big nut. I'm trying to bust the big nut, Jack. I want to be on the award shows, get a Grammy, get a BET award, you know what I mean? Whatever it do. I want to be up on Hot 97 with Funkmaster Flex cutting me up and
Right.
freestyling. I want to do all of that big stuff.
Right.
You know
And
what
one
I mean?
thing,
I'm still
I'm a,
going.
I'm a I'm a hip hop head, man. I'm a hip hop head. So one thing I kind of have been wondering is like, yo, why y'all haven't been invited to Drink Champs? You know, it's time.
Well, I don't know. I talk to DJ EFN all the time. That's my guy. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? I put up a post. He hit me with a little comment and the like, and we even talk in the DMs sometimes. I don't know. It ain't our time yet, but I'm sure we're going to make it up there. You know what I'm saying?
that would be
That's my
awesome.
guy. We did a song for him back in the day, The Outsiders. We gave him a single back in the day. He had an album out.
Oh, really?
And yeah, he did back in the day, and we did a single for him. And when I go to Florida, he used to be on the radio. When we go to Florida, you fly in, yo, rah rah on the radio. I was like, yo, they be like, yo, that's EFN. He up there, he's spinning your joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wow.
That's my
Bro,
guy.
you got a lot of stuff going on that people don't know about. You know, like the joint you did with Ski. You know,
Oh,
that's a joint like that.
what the girl joint
Didn't you do a project with him
with
or like
Ski
team
Beats?
team one or something like that?
Team One, I produced that. It's on Ascetic Music. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But we didn't have the Virgin Universal deal yet, but we put that out on there. Ski Beats did my whole first album. Most of the songs on my first album is called One. He did I
Yeah,
Declare
that's what it
War.
is.
You know what I'm saying? The Rah Rah for me and the Outsiders. That's my guy. You know what I mean?
My favorite joint on there is Step Up.
Ooh, he made that
Okay.
too. Step Up, Step Up. That's my joint. Him and Ken Sport made that for me. You know what I mean?
As is.
I've been really fortunate to get to work with some really great talent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You could fit on the song with anybody, man. I could Cypress Hill. I could see you doing the joint with Cypress Hill. Wow.
Those you see Ski up there, and then
Yeah.
Cypress, Redman, Method Man, Eric Sermon, Pudgy the Fat Bastard. KRS had that Break the Chain out. Big Joe Crash. Organized Confusion, all of that. Yeah, man. I'm a hip hop head too, man. You know what I mean? I like to get it in.
Yeah.
And I'm entertained by it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is. Hip hop is global. I done been to Portugal, Spain, Vienna, Austria. Yo, they love hip hop all across the world. Brazil. You know what I'm saying? So hip hop is, it hits home with everybody, man.
It does.
I think it only entertains me, but it entertains everybody.
Everybody in different ways, man. You got skateboarders, comic book artists, you know, like the MF Doom world, you know, that's but
He was one of my faves. Him and Sean Price. Yo, those dudes was crazy with it.
Right.
Price was crazy with it. And Doom, what was it, Mad Villainy?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Right.
Sonically and lyrically.
He has a joint with Czarface. It's an album.
Yeah, he do. Yeah, he do.
Yeah.
Yo, that's my guy. He did the De La Soul joint.
Okay.
Yo, that's my guy. That's my guy.
So yeah, I know you like comic books.
You seen the X-Men up there?
Yeah. So for somebody that isn't into comics but want to get into comics, what would you say would be a good starter pack?
A good starter pack. The X-Men got a you know, they got different titles. They got the Uncanny X-Men. They just got regular X-Men. But the classic X-Men, I can't remember what number it was, but this is how I started. I seen like classic X-Men. I think it's like number 8 or something. Yo, the shit was incredible. People was flying. But I seen this in 7th grade. You know what I mean? I was about 12 years old. My boy gave me a comic book. He was like, yo, check this out. Read this. And, yo, it was the best comic. I went and bought all of the classic X-Men. I got them all. And, yo, I just went through them. Because it's from Uncanny X-Men from the beginning. But, you know, they started before I was born, like 68, 69. They started that.
Right.
So I wanted to read the older versions. So when they reprinted it as classic X-Men. And yo, classic X-Men number 8, it's got like Jean Grey knows how to fly. Magneto's daughter is in it. She got the magnetic powers. Cyclops got a brother. His name is Havoc. You know, it's like the movies, you know what I mean? And it's just it's great. And then after that, what really sold me, I ain't even gonna front, was the Avengers, the Infinity Gauntlet. The movie came out as the Infinity War, but the comic book is called the Infinity Gauntlet. And when I seen what Thanos did, I was like, did he snap out half of the population of the universe? It was incredible. I never even imagined they were going like that. They were going in that direction in comic books. So when I seen it, I was like, holy shit. And you know what I mean? It sold me. I got like maybe 1,000 comic books.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow. That's what's up, man. Man, we could, man. I feel like we just got started, man. We gonna have to, we gotta do a part 2 at some point, man. We got to.
That's no problem. That's no problem. I'll come back on your show and do it with you. That's no problem.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna get it over to YouTube. That way, you know, eventually we can kick it, man. Because it's right. So much stuff I would want to ask, and you know, have you know, go in depth with, man. You know, you got a dope discography. You know, a career, man. It's dope.
Thank you, man. I've been always telling people I'm like the Forrest Gump of hip hop, man. I work with KRS. I work with Miss Lauryn Hill, Eminem. A lot of people never get to see those people, not and even more work with them and rap with them. You know how much money they make doing that, and then you know they take the time out to build with me on it. It's incredible. You know what I mean? Busta Rhymes, all of those people, man. All of those people. You know what I mean? And a lot of this is from my homeboy Young Z.
Okay. Young Z. Shout out to Z.
Yo, Z had a deal early. 1993, the nigga had a deal already. I just got out of high school, you know what I mean? And I was like, yo, this dude got a deal already. I mean, he got it after we started hanging together, you know, he was doing demo tapes. I get to be on his demo tape and stuff. And yo, one time he was like, Pace, I want you to come with me to the studio today. I was like, I always go with you to the studio. He was like, don't miss this one. We went to the studio, KRS-One in there, producing the beat for Z. I was like, holy shit. This is like, this is before Rapture. This is like in the boom bap, return of the boom bap days. Okay. Yeah, just did Black Cop and all of that. He famous as hell. He everywhere. You know what I mean? Wow. And he take time out to come and produce for Z. I get to meet him. I just did a show Cool G Rap a few months back. You know what I mean? Yo, it's crazy. I got this picture right here. Let me show you this picture right here. This is me at the State Theater in Chicago. I opened up for Cool G Rap and KRS. That's back in 2005.
Wow. Oh yeah.
Yo, like I said, like my career has been, yo, I ain't a millionaire yet, but yo, I feel like one because I get to do everything. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't get no better than that, man. For real. But yo,
last summer I did the joint with Cool G Rap. I just seen Joe say it.
Oh,
That was last summer with Cool G Rap. Yeah, I did that with Cool G Rap. But then I did the original one in 2005. That's when we met.
okay.
And yo, meeting him was incredible because you know we all like rode to the riches, and
Right.
what is that? Erase the Racism. Remember Biz, Big Daddy Kane, and Cool G Rap had Erased the Racism.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, crazy
Right.
shit.
Imagine if we had joints like that now. You know?
Yeah. Yo, we could get back to it. Me and my boys been talking about it. We could still make that hip hop, even though it's streaming right now. But what we do need is a extra big platform. We need a radio station that would give us a shot in playing what we're making. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To bring all of that back. I still want to work with Marley Marl.
Okay.
I seen Marley Marl tell a story the other day how he impeached the president. He took the snare and the kick.
Mm-hmm.
And he did Eric B for president. And I was like, yo, that's impeached the president in there?
Right.
I was like, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy.
So listen again now. Word. But yo, this joint is running on an hour, man. I don't want to cut off on this, but yo, Pace. We gotta do this again, man. I feel like this just the tip of the iceberg right here, man. So
I'm with you, my boy. I'm with you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for.
Yo, let me shout out Young Z, Rod Digger, my brother Jens, Team One Inc., my boy R, XO Joe.
Okay.
All my people, my daughter Quayem. I love all of y'all. Thank you for having me, E.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And I want to say to my hip hoppers, like, yo, don't give up. Even though streaming don't pay a lot, yo, people still give you that. You know, those people that you like and admire, like I like and admire like MCs like Rusty Jooks.
Oh yeah.
And Shaheem, the Rugged Child. I still get to build and see them, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to shout out all of those people and let the real hip hoppers know, like, yo, we got to keep going. If you like looping records and putting drums with it, keep doing it, right? As good as you can. Be entertaining. Use your sense of humor. If you ain't off of that, be serious. Deal with the points in the street like KRS. And yo, let's go. Let's keep it going. Hip hop forever, baby.
Right. Yeah.
And I got this from my man DJ Butter over in Detroit.
What did it say?
Crazy Noise Productions.
Okay.
That's my man DJ Butter out there.
Okay. Yeah, that's a dope
I want to shout out all my people, man. I love y'all. God bless y'all. And yo, E, thank you for having me, man. We're gonna do it again too.
Hey,
after I do the video Friday, they edit it and chop it up and send it back to me. I'm gonna come back on your show, give another interview, and I want you to send the link out personally.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, that's my job, man. That's what I'm here for, man.
Yes, sir.
100%. But hey, appreciate you, bro. This was an honor, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you. It means a lot to me, man. I'm out here trying to sell this record. It's hard, bro.
Right. Yeah, man. Yo, we gonna pick it up, you know. So it was good talking to you, bro. You enjoy the rest of your Sunday, man.
Thank you. I'm about to go get drunk.
You need to do a joint with the alcoholics then.
Yo, I talked to Tash the other day. Okay. I was like, yo, I need you on my joint. I talked to Tash, and then I talked to from OGC. Starang. I talked to both of them. I want me, Strang, and Tash to do a record together.
Man, yo, you gotta make that happen, man.
Word. And I be talking to my man Young Hump from Digital Underground. I'm trying to do a joint with them too.
Yeah, Pace. You gotta keep it coming, man.
I got it.
Yeah. I'm tapped in, man. Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. But hey, take care, man. Talk to you soon.
Okay, salute. Love you, man. Keep your show going. It's fire.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right, peace.
Peace.